This is Double O Direct, safe space for women every Saturday from 10 a.m. And you know what? I changed. This is outfit number 2. Outfit number 2. I do have Yolanda Adams coming up, but the reason I'm in a cycling jersey is because tomorrow at the KICC, we have the Jubilee Live Free Race. And I have the co-director of the Grand Nairobi Bike Race with me. Hello, Lois Washira. Welcome back to Double O Direct.
Thank you so much for having me. How have you been?
Excellent.
You're rocking that jersey like you should, like real cyclists do.
Yeah,
so
like
I'm
real
looking
cyclists.
forward to seeing you tomorrow.
You're going to see me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to be cycling. I may be on a black mamba.
That's even perfect. Can I challenge you to it?
You know, speaking of challenges, now that you, if I had sleeves, I'm going to be rolling them. But now
Yeah.
these are short sleeves. But in my mind, imagine it. I'm rolling up my sleeves. Because we're going to be challenging each other. Yeah, we're challenging each other. It's going to happen. But yes, tomorrow, tell me about the Jubilee Live Free Race. Is there still time to register?
Now, unfortunately, we've closed out registrations, but what we are saying, we have an opportunity for people who want to just come and watch and see what the event looks like, because we're having about 1,000 cyclists. That has never happened on the Kenyan roads.
1,000 cyclists.
Never heard of.
Competing.
Yes. In different categories, yes.
It's not like Edna learners.
No. Even learners, we have an opportunity for them
Yes.
under the family fan riders. But I'm sure within KCC, there's an area where they can just actually just
Yes.
feel the bike and just be able to ride.
Yes.
So the race starts at the actual racing starts at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
But we're saying guys need to be there by 7. So prepare yourself even to be even earlier.
Let me tell you,
Yes.
this is Nairobi, right? Be there earlier. Roads are going to be closed for the race. So don't expect to be using the same route you've been using. Make sure that you're there. Plan for 6:30. So if you get there at 7, fine. But I think, let's be honest, let's
Yeah.
plan for 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 is the best time to plan, because by 7 all roads are closed.
Yes.
And we are saying that diversions to different places, especially tomorrow because it's a Sunday. We have a Basilica Church there. So we are saying make arrangements on how you're going to access the church. We love going to church on Sundays, which is very important for many of us. And then also we have other churches along Uhuru Highway. There's also Don Bosco in Upper Hill. But all these areas, we've made sure that there are other access roads, and that has been provided on our website for people to just know alternative routes they can use to access these facilities.
The gods of Oigara,
Yes.
the gods of Polycarp Igathe, tunaomba tafadhali kesho asubuhi leave us mvua free. Right? I know you are the listening gods. You're the answering gods. We are asking, tunaomba, please. We beseech you. Yeah? No rain tomorrow from 1. The heavens can open.
But we're saying rain or shine, the race is on.
The rain or shine.
Yes.
Because I think even the wet
Yes.
t-shirt competition that will be happening along the roads of Nairobi.
and everybody in Spanx, huh? Spandex, yeah.
Do you know, I'm not wearing mine today because I'm
Awesome.
saving them for tomorrow. So
Awesome.
I'm in shorts. Yeah. But tomorrow, the lycra is happening.
Lycra is going down.
Happening. So it's too late to register for the race,
Yeah.
but it's not too late to take part in all the activities. Tell us about some of the activities scheduled for tomorrow.
Now, we have a village at KICC, and in this village, we are saying, you know what? Jubilee is celebrating 85 years, and with these 85 years, they've decided, you know what? We need to bring people together in this community.
Yes.
And what we're doing is that we're having an entertainment act on the stage. We are expecting Nviri to come. Also, Kagwe Mugai, the storyteller. So he's going to tell us very good
name.
stories. Exactly. So we have Kagwe Mugai, and then we also have some very interesting acts from dramas from Burundi. You know how dramatic they are.
Yes.
Why have I already even ratcheted this out? It's supposed to have been a surprise.
Burundi.
Yes,
Huh?
but we're not forgetting the Kenyan Isukuti dancers. We're talking about Black Mamba race.
Yes.
What's the best way to grace a Black Mamba race than have Isukuti dancers there? Maasai dancers. So we're making it a whole bonanza of just entertainment and just good vibes.
I absolutely love that. Tell me a little bit about the history of the Grand Nairobi Bike Race.
Now, the Grand Nairobi Bike Race was started in 2019, but it's interesting how we got to start it with my co-director, Desmond. We went hiking once to one of the mountains. It's called Table Mountain in Aberdares. For those who don't know, there's a Table Mountain in
I
Kenya.
did not know. So you are telling me, first Firstly, Desmond sounds like Desmond Tutu.
Yeah.
Then you guys are on Table Mountain.
Yeah.
Thinking, okay, we're heading somewhere here.
South.
No, Abades.
It's in Aberdares, and I was playing some hideous music on a Bluetooth speaker. So he's like, "No, there's no way. No, this is not happening." Then on the way back, then the sister mentions that the brother is planning this long ride to go to Mombasa, to cycle to Mombasa, and I was just nodding, okay. They told me, actually, I cycled there last year. So then Desmond overheard that and was like, I've always wanted to do this. So the first ride, my first challenge with him, we did 100 kilometers towards Namanga. But he ended up doing 168, so a whole 100-mile ride. So from that, 168 kilometers.
168, that's 100 miles.
Yes.
So where did he leave you? Left you at 100? Were you like...
No, we were together.
Oh, so you ended up cycling together.
I'm the one who introduced him to this.
Okay.
But with that, then we actually attended. I've been attending a couple of rides and seeing just how the races are. They're very organized, but then in terms of scale, they're not to the scale that we would envision a race to be. So we decided, you know what, why can we not bring a race together which brings everyone together? Because what you find is that some of these races become so sort of elitist, so to speak.
They are very elitist. I thought, no, that is not for me. Those are not my people. They love each other, but I don't know if there's room for me.
Trust you me, they're the most welcoming people. I told them a story about how I landed in a ditch.
Yes, and you were rescued.
Yes, and they still stopped out of their way and were able to just come and help rescue. And from that point, that's the time I decided, you know what? This is a place to be. Yes. And they might look like they're elitist and they're very like us against you guys.
Yes.
But on the ground, no.
I love
very
that.
welcoming.
I love that. More on the Grand Nairobi bike race. Tomorrow it's happening. Yes, Jubilee Live Free Race. Anita Nderu. Mumbi, can we arrange that? I miss Anita Nderu. Anita Nderu needs to come back. We need to do a show together. Shout out, Anita. I am missing you. But seriously, I'm here every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And you know what? As a creative, the dream is to showcase internationally, to break free of the shell, of the nest, and soar. So, special thanks to Vonline Ogutu, award-winning screenwriter and director, who this morning shared how she got her new thriller series greenlit by Netflix. The full interview will be on SpiceFM KE on YouTube later today. But now, Lois Washira, welcome back to Double O Direct as we talk about the Grand Nairobi bike race. I want to find out the full genesis of it. I know that you and your co-director, Desmond, went off on a hike. Then now you are telling him how he needs to cycle a long race, and you guys did a full 100 miles. Yeah. But when did you guys actually decide that this is happening?
That was in 2019. January 2019, we decided, you know what? We've spoken about this for a couple of times. We've gone on other hikes a couple of times. Let's get it done.
Yes.
So 2019, we decided, okay, let's register a company, make sure that we have all our ducks in a row in terms of what is needed to put together an event. And that's when we decided to have the first edition of the Grand Nairobi Bike Race, which was held at KICC. It attracted over 500 participants.
So these are the cyclists who are taking part?
Yes. And the beautiful thing is that even with that race, we brought together the entire community. Getting a race to have 500 people still had never been heard of.
Yes.
And between the 2019 edition and this one, no other event has been able to hit 500 people. That's 2020, 2021, up to date.
But so this year you have 1,000.
Yes, we're having 1,000. So that's double growth. And that is a testament for us to see that, or rather to accept that there is demand for cycling roads. There's demand for people to enjoy the city differently, and people are interested to explore cycling as a sport, as for leisure, and also for exercise.
How are you going to flag off 1,000 people?
Now, the beautiful thing is that we have different categories. From the kiddies race, we're saying, if you have kids under 9 years, there's something for you. So what is happening? They're being flagged off at 8 o'clock from KICC. They just ride around the block. That is KICC onto Parliament Road, then go to Harambee Avenue, then through the High Court Road and back to KICC. But the beautiful part is that inside KICC, there is a fun park for kids to just enjoy bouncing castles, trampoline, face painting, all that.
On average, for the kiddie race, Question, how long does it take to go around the track on average for the kids?
It should be about 20 minutes. But the beautiful part, inside the park, that's where the fun is for the kids, because
Yes.
the kids want to have that space where they can just do what they want, and having a secluded area which is being manned by NYS and also police. That's very important for us as event organizers, just to make sure that the children are safe while the parents are probably enjoying the other long ride. Now,
Cycling back. Wait, cycling back.
yeah.
Circling back.
Yeah.
These kids, are they about 9 years old? Or are they younger than 9 or a bit older than 9?
9 and below.
9 and below.
Yeah.
Who's leading them? Because they won't know where they're going.
We have marshals, and
Okay.
these marshals are people who actually understand what it entails being on a race or being on a road.
Yes.
And the whole idea about bringing kids out is so that they can learn that, you know what, they are also road users, and as they grow, they need to also be able to be on these roads. It's also a voice for us, even as a country or as a community, to make sure that we have paths which are very safe for everybody.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want my son to go on it.
Yeah.
He's young, but I think he can manage.
5 is good.
But he's 5.
Yeah.
But I want to go with him. Can I go with him? Or will I have to leave him with the marshals?
It's just the 5 for the kiddies race.
Yeah.
We encourage for the kids because it's their show. Let's not steal their thunder.
Okay, so
Let them shine. So, because it's manned and nobody is allowed on that course,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's very short.
Yeah.
So we'll come back once again to the village. You'll have your.
So I'll just
baby
wave
with
and
him.
he'll be gone.
Yes, which is good. Give him wings. Wings to fly.
Tomorrow you're gonna see me. I'll be 20 minutes of anxiety. It'll
You
be
could
like-
actually then jog on the side track with him, just so that you can encourage. Come on, let's go.
I am doing that. No. I'm sorry. Now that you've mentioned it, I'm going to jog on the side track with him. Okay, I love that. I absolutely love that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me more about, you registered the race. You had 500 people in
Yeah.
2019. Then, of course, COVID struck in 2020.
Yeah.
Everything was closed. What happened 2021? Was there a race?
2021 there was no race. Remember,
So
it
you're
was also
telling me
closed. Yeah.
between the first race in 2019
Yeah.
and this is now the second race,
Yes.
you've doubled the number of cyclists.
Yeah, and that's thanks to Jubilee and their efforts also towards just making this happen in terms of just the drive on all mediums, including here. So for us, we can't believe this. Even the cycling community is in awe, wondering how did we manage to get this? And most importantly, also getting a corporate to support and see the value of also having a flagship event in cycling, because most people always look for their ROI, return on investment. But you're saying it may not pay off today. It may not pay off tomorrow, but eventually it will pay off. And for Jubilee Insurance, given that they're looking at issues around health, and we are living in times where there's a lot of issues when it comes to health of the population, and in terms of, how do you call it? The way we live, our lifestyle diseases, exactly.
Yeah, sedentary lifestyle
diseases. But here we are saying it's better having preventative cure than curative. And that's what Jubilee is actually also driving towards. So we are very excited for them to see value in us being part of this, and that we are a sport that can also position our athletes to the likes of Eliud. You know, because some of the best cyclists that we have are from Rift Valley.
Yes.
So you're saying, what's the correlation? Maybe we might still get a nice one, Eliud, who is a cyclist. And of course, they're there and they're going out to represent the country internationally in very many races. So we are saying maybe, just maybe, we might have that one break from this. But more importantly, it's also bringing the East African community together, because we're having the Rwandese. That country is now being known for
Are we afraid?
cyclists.
Are we afraid now to be
Not
beaten
at
tomorrow
all.
by the Rwandese?
I'm worried for the Kenyans, because the last one, a Ugandan won.
Oh.
Yes, a Ugandan won. But it's even much more interesting that we are having the Rwandese here, the Ugandans here, the Congo. There's some guys from Congo who managed to get in here yesterday. So all that East African community is what we're trying to also drive, because also in terms with what Jubilee is doing, they're also having an East African reach. Why not bring everybody together? And the Jubilee Live Free race powered by Grand Nairobi Bike Race is the best plug-in at this time.
The homepage, standardmedia.co.ke, the website, the URL. Please get on it, because I'm about to show you reasons why you need to just watch, not just listen. Standardmedia.co.ke. I will not disappoint you. Seriously, standardmedia.co.ke. I'm Olivia Otieno. Double O Direct is a safe space for women with music by women. Women guests. I got the co-director of the Grand Nairobi Bike Race and the head of marketing and corporate communications at Jubilee Insurance has just joined us. Carol Ndungu, welcome back to Double O Direct.
Hello, Olivia.
But don't get comfortable.
This is feeling like home.
It is.
Yeah.
And like home.
Yes.
What shoes are you wearing?
Hey. Okay. What, like the brand?
No. Like what kind of shoes are you wearing?
Sports shoes. Like
okay,
casual.
take them off.
Okay. Oh.
Take off your sports shoes. Because what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are going to be at the KICC. We're going to be cycling for the Jubilee Live Free race.
That's A. B. What's happening tomorrow?
World Cup.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay. What's that going to be shoes?
Take off your shoes. Lois, I know that you can cycle.
Yeah.
I know that you can do corporate communications and marketing.
Yes.
But can you pepeta?
Holy smokes.
Okay.
Please.
We're having a challenge. We're having a challenge. Lois is going to start us off. We're going to count how many rounds she pepetas. Don't you grab her face? Mumbi, how could you fall? No. So Lois is going to start us off with her number of pepetas, right?
Okay.
Then we're going to go to you, Caroline Ndongo,
Yes.
head of marketing and corporate communication at Jubilee Insurance. You're going to show us your pepetaing skills.
Oh, my word.
And then I'm going to end it. So, okay, go ahead.
This is the first moment. Just remember, you can never be good at everything. But yeah,
Disclaimer.
Yeah, this is a disclaimer.
Okay, head on to the stage. So, Lois Washira, co-director, Grand Nairobi Bike Race. She's up.
Don't even try.
Wait. Let me see how many.
Wait, this even a real ball?
Okay, that was one. I'll give you three chances. So her high score is one. Okay, her high score is still one after two. Wait, Lois, relax.
Okay.
So breathe.
Okay.
It's not a race.
It's not. We're having a race tomorrow.
Okay. So this is now your third and final chance to do more than one pepeta.
At least I've done one. I'm looking for it.
Okay. 1, 2, whoa, 3. Oh, okay, good job. Caroline, no, you are up. Hand over. You should throw it in once the player is on the pitch.
The two of us?
No, Lois, you throw in the ball when the player is on the pitch. Caroline, throw it back. Okay, throw it in. Yeah.
Over, you ready? You're
Not. Don't. It's football.
Okay, put it back.
Stage. Okay. All right. Okay. So the ball. Okay. So head back up.
Okay.
Let's see.
Just focus on the stage, Mumbi. Focus on the stage. Yeah. Okay. Caroline, go. 1. Okay. Okay, 2. Okay. Last time. 1.
1 and a quarter.
The stage has never known such action. Okay. Are you gonna hand it over to me now? Okay. So who's gonna sit on the hot seat? Who's gonna take my chair? Who's gonna be me while I'm up there?
Why? Because you'll be
Lois. No, I'm coming to pepeta.
there for a while.
No, not for a while, but she needs to tell people how many I'm doing.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you can see how many from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come on, Lois Washira, co-director. Yeah, that's how.
Do you need me to speak into this?
You have to tell people.
Oh, awesome. This is where Olivia Otieno is showing off her skills. She's even dressed up to the T's and I's. Oh, wow. Look, stretches here and there. Oh, Olivia, she is ready. World Cup is loading.
She's counting.
Okay, Carol's counting. I'm going to see.
Yes.
Okay,
Start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, wow.
Round 1. Yeah.
Oh, round 1 is 12.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
good stuff.
Are my lashes still on?
Your lashes
Yeah.
are on.
Good?
You're looking good. Okay, go. Yanni,
It is good, nice jersey.
you're just lean and trim, eh?
It's a pepetang.
It's a pepetang.
Calorie.
All right.
Calorie burn, right?
So,
Yeah.
so
All right, let's
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So still
Okay.
high score is 12.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's go
Wow.
back. Go back. Are you ready?
Remember,
Ready?
I
Let's go
said
number 13.
I said you can never be good at everything.
15.
I'll challenge Olivia to a cycling ride.
We're gonna do it.
It's perfect. Twende kazi.
Okay. All right. Last
Okay.
chance,
Yes.
Last chance.
Yes.
Then Mumbi's gonna take us to a song.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Listen live. Because we're streaming on the homepage, standardmedia.co.ke. I love the feel of this jersey.
It's nice.
And also,
Yeah.
you can kind of zip it down, give
Yeah.
yourself a little bit of breathing space for the girls.
Yes.
As you're saying, hotness. Not too much space.
Yeah.
Kidogo
Is
tu.
that okay?
Ile ya kuonja.
Ndio uone nini inaitwa ushanga.
Yeah.
This thing.
Necklace.
I love when people ask me Swahili terms.
Like,
I'm
you
just
have
like,
no idea. Okay. Ushanga.
I'm Olivia Otero. This is
dear.
Double O Direct, safe space for women with music by women, and the amazing co-director of the Grand Nairobi Bike Race, Lois Washira, and the ebullient Nushanga. Okay. Head of marketing.
Yes.
Corporate comms, but 00 Pepeta skills, Caroline Dungo.
Neil. I accept. Yeah, and there was no pressure. I just can't do that.
But we ambushed you and we appreciate you taking part.
Thank you.
She's a sport.
Thank you. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, I'll just dive in.
All into herself. Yeah, we really appreciate you. You guys at Jubilee are fantastic. I have the Maisha Fiti app. I'm looking
Awesome.
forward to the Jubilee Live Free race tomorrow at the KICC. But I wanted to talk a bit about, we didn't finish the conversation about the different levels.
Yes.
We talked about the kiddie race, which is about 20 minutes, and they'll be escorted. I'll wave off my son. Pressure Nayo. Tell me
Yes.
about the other activities.
The other races, in terms of racing, we have the family fan ride. And under the family fan ride, we are saying we have a 16-kilometer loop where the main guys will be on. So the family fan riders will ride that loop. Then that will then be followed by the Black Mambas. I'm excited and looking forward to the Black Mamba category because, first of all, we're having Isukuti dancers. So flagging off our Black Mamba category will be very fun. And under the Black Mamba, also, we have a team of paracyclists. We are saying we're being as inclusive as we possibly can. And then we have the main race, which is 80 kilometers on the same circuit, 16-kilometer circuit, 5 times. For the Black Mamba, to come back, it will be 3 loops.
So tell me, when is each race being flagged off?
The first race starts off at 8 o'clock.
And that is
The kiddies.
Okay.
Now, between the kiddies and the next race, we've had a very good conversation with NTSA team because tomorrow is also commemoration of World Day commemoration of people who've lost lives through road accidents. And there will be a marching that will be happening from the same spot outside the KICC. And they'll be marching towards Milimani. So about 10 minutes, 20 minutes for them to walk out. And then after that, at 8:20, we have the family fan riders flagged off. Then 8:40, we have the Black Mamba and paracyclists. And then at 9 o'clock, we have the main race. So what we've done, the number of ladies have grown in cycling. We are saying let's give them the platform to at least lead the pack. Because when boys decide to jostle for the start, they go all out. So the ladies are leading out, then the elite teams, the professional male cyclists follow, and then the rest of the group follows. So that's how we are seeding this event.
That's very interesting because ordinarily you have the elites starting, going about their business, then everybody else after. What was the rationale behind switching it around?
What we've seen is that in cycling, everybody wants to watch the main race. That's where all the action is.
Yeah.
So we are saying let's give the opportunity to all these guys to go on the route course, come and chill, and let's wait for the action at the end because it's surefire, as I may call it. So it's going to be that's the approach that we're looking. And in terms of spectator stage, that's a thrill in terms of what will be happening with the boys getting to the finish line.
Fantastic. So Caroline, tell me some about the partners that Jubilee has brought on board for the Grand Nairobi Bike Race. Or the Jubilee Live Free race powered by the Grand Nairobi Bike Race.
Yeah, maybe before I do that, I don't know if Lois wants to speak about the live streaming because that I think is a nice touch we've added to the mix this time around. Yes.
So Jubilee has also supported us to be able to live stream the event. We're live streaming it through the Jubilee page, that is Jubilee Holdings. Just making sure that wherever you are, you can be able to watch this race on YouTube and on their social media platforms. So this also just paints a picture from different angles, what's happening at one corner. At times we talk in terms of pelotons in cycling. When are we going to get a breakaway? When somebody decides, you know what, I'm tired of this pack, let me move to the best, to the front line. So all those things in terms of also single profiling in terms of guys on the course. So we have cameras positioned along the route course where they can be able to watch this action, both at the KICC village where you have a very big screen where they can be able to watch that, and also from any location that you are in. Don't be bored at home. Go on to Jubilee's YouTube page and you'll be able to watch the race live.
Are we talking drones? I'm not going to see.
Oh yes, everything, all the while.
Fancy things, man. So world class.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the vision about this race is for us to be able to position it for a UCI event. And now UCI is International Cycling Union, and there are standard rules that apply to that. No race has been able to be organized to those standards, and we are not there yet. But we are saying, by working with organizations like the Kenya Cycling Federation, we will work because they know what is needed. They will support us to be able to make this event world class to the level that we envision for it to become.
I love how you said UCI. So I was thinking, okay, then you're like International Cycling Union. It's backwards, but I guess they didn't want ICU. I guess they're like, no.
It's international. I don't know how to pronounce cyclist. Yes, it is French.
So your French is like Caroline's peppertine.
Yes. Gosh, even my pepperine is equally worse. But oh wow.
You mentioned the Cycling Federation of Kenya. Tell me about some of the other partners that Jubilee has come together with.
Yeah, so some of the other partners that we've brought on board are part of the AKDN network, the Aga Khan Development Network. So we have the Aga Khan Hospital, which is on board. They're going to be setting up a tent for 100-seater, so you can, as many people. 100, yeah, because we'd like to encourage as many people as possible to come and get themselves tested for, wellness checks. So diabetes, sugar, blood pressure, and all those, simple tests that, you probably never get a chance to do. So Aga Khan will be supporting us with that, which I think is a great touch, given, that it's all about sports, and we're going to have a lot of people gathered as well. Then we have DTB. DTB has been ever so gracious. They have sponsored our headline act.
Oh yes.
I had Lois when I was driving in. She talked about Niviri and Kagwe Mungai. So they sponsored that. So we get a good entertainment over and above everything else that was planned for DJs, hype masters, Zumba, Roomba, and all those good things. Then we have the Maisha Fiti. I'm sure we've mentioned that quite a bit. Maisha Fiti just brings a whole bouquet of partners to provide different things. So some massage, I can't say the name, it's Zen Spa.
Zenana.
Zena something. Well, spa will be on ground to give you a head massage, a shoulder massage, kind of lighten you up. They've got other partners as well. Leopard Beach, which is giving away a prize for the winner of the main race, 2 nights. 2 nights at Leopard Beach Hotel for 2. So that's a nice touch as well. But then we have the IPS, the Farmer's Choice, giving away bouquets of hampers and vouchers. So again, enriching the pricing. So is Premier Foods also giving away some more bouquets, vouchers. So enriching the prize basket.
Tell me about the government partnerships, with the county, the police, Kura.
So I think this is just working very well. And, let me speak about vaccinations because it's COVID's on the rise. And one of the ladies that works for the national county government in the vaccination program actually heard the advert on radio, and said, hey, called us up and said they'd like to set up a vaccination tent.
Radio pays.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So that's really nice. They're coming to provide vaccines. Of course, it's voluntary and it's free. So that's a nice touch. Then the partnership that Lois has spoken about with the national county government on World Road Safety Day. Again, another nice tie-up. We all working together.
Will the governor be there? Asking for a friend.
We hope so. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be there for his event. Yeah. We've invited him for ours. Yeah. He had indicated that he'd cross over. So Governor Sakaja, tunaomba kwa unyenyekevu kuja tusalimie. So that's
vaccine.
Apate vaccine. Actually, he should be the first one, and you build confidence. Booster shots. I think so. Actually, a good shout out. We'll add that when we send the reminders.
Very true.
True. So then you have Kura. Kura. I mean, they're just like the guy. What's his name?
Mr. Cheboy and also Jogu,
a cyclist and communications officer at the Kura. So wears 2 hats. Works
Kenya Urban Roads Authority.
Kura, Kenya Urban Roads Authority, who have been very gracious to support us in getting the roads closed, and also B, in just supporting the event, promoting it and giving of their presence, and then also driving this inclusivity for road users. So it's not just cars that have a right to the road. I must be honest that up until this program, I know everybody has a right, but it didn't occur to me just how much of a right other cyclists. It's almost like, why are they on the road? Why can't they just like find another route to go into Karura Forest? This is just not safe for them, for us. But okay, we need to build roads that are actually accommodate other users, and I think that's what Kura is really building up to. And they've got some showcases, some places where some roads that they've done to that standard, which is great. I am the beneficiary of one of them, actually, Ushirika in the Hadi Karen area. They've done a beautiful piece of work there. They've just rehabilitated that road and created a nice walkway. I'm just like, wow, why can't all of Nairobi be like this?
And it's interesting that they have about 1,000-kilometer road network of NMT, non-motorized transport.
Amazing. More with Caroline Dungu and Lois Washira after some Tony Braxton and Tina Turner. Host and woman guests got the amazing Caroline and Lois. We're talking about the Jubilee Live Free race powered by the Grand Nairobi Bikers. I got it.
Yes. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You can own the jersey officially now.
I earned my keep, as they say. Yeah. So why is it so important, Caroline, for Jubilee to be a part of activities such as this and to actually sponsor such an amazing race?
Okay, so over and above the fact that it's a great platform to bring brand purpose to life and bring brand attributes to life. So Jubilee Live Free, as our mantra goes very well with the theme of with cycling. Yeah, the whole freedom. Wind in your hair, such things. So, and then obviously brings a lot of people together. You can speak to them about your brand. You can engage them with your products. We amplify and do all these good things, and we make sure that our brand is seen, heard, and felt. So there is a great brand building opportunity, and we have seized it. But more than that, also Jubilee is now moving on to the next frontier. So yes, we provide insurance. That's our main business, but we also want to do things that are auxiliary, and wellness is one of the key things that we're getting into, and that's why Maisha Fiti. One might ask, what's this about? It's about extending our offering to preventative and curative ways of dealing with disease or potential disease.
I'm going to pause you there and get into Lois right now and ask her about some of the health benefits of cycling. You weren't a cyclist, then you became a cyclist. So can you outline for me some of the changes you've seen physically, psychologically, to tell me the full spiel?
Wow. Where do I start? In terms of mental health, for instance, we are living at a time when mental health is a big concern for everybody across board, wherever you are. And you'll find through COVID, very many people, or the issues around mental health were amplified during this time. And during that time, you found still also many people taking up the sport. Most of them were saying, you know what, I cannot stand what is going on. I need to breathe in. I need to be out there and just be able to just be out of my house. And those spaces kind of bring about, they don't bring about, but most people find themselves in that situation, and exposing yourself to the environment has been known to be very therapeutic for very many people. And so mental health is one of the key issues around.
So you saw your mental health state improve?
Yeah, definitely. And then also in terms of just your psychological, because when you cycle, most of the time you'll find yourself wanting to give up at a certain distance. But then you remember, you have to go back home. So this is a mind over body kind of a sport where you are able to, or where you must be able to figure out, you know what, I'm at my wit's end, but then how do I then push myself further? And I've seen that approach also working with my work life, because at times you find things are not working out, but you're like, is this the end? No, let's push it to where we can be able to get it, to be able to go to a better sport. Now, the other issues are around advocacy around non-motorized transport. We've been living in a city where road transport has been...
You haven't finished. I'm looking to see the physical changes that have occurred.
The physical changes.
Yeah, because you talked about, your mental health improving. Yeah. You talked about psychology, you're clearing your mind, you're focusing. But physically, how has your body changed in any way?
Physically, I have been a chunky kid ever since. But through cycling, of course, it has its own very...
You are a chunky kid?
I have been always a chunky kid.
Which is good. Tell her how many kilos you've lost since.
20.
You've lost...
Yeah.
You've got 20 kilos?
Yeah, this year.
Imagine that.
But
This
not just through cycling, yes, because I think 2020, 2021 was quite the year where you found yourself in your houses quite a bit. So for me,
so
if
last year, this time you were 20 kilos heavier.
Yes.
That's incredible.
So you can see I'm a chunky kid.
I can see, right?
Yeah.
It was there. But you lost it. You cycled it and you fell off somewhere on the
And
side.
it's not just cycling, because there are other sports that I also embark on.
Yes.
But of course, the physical health part of it then really has a very good impact through cycling. So that's really...
I heard that you're not supposed to, I have my Buds 2 Pro here, but you're not supposed to have music while cycling. Is that true?
Yes, for your safety, because if you have your music on loud,
yes,
you'll not hear any oncoming or any coming vehicles. And what happens is that for you as a cyclist, because you're assuming everybody's seeing you, you don't know what the person in the car is doing. And as a culture, you're finding that most of the people that are in these cars are on their phones. Either one is actually typing, their eyes are not on the road. So for your own safety, and given that most of our cycling lanes are either crowded with other people selling their merchandise, making you to come back on the road, then it's the only best thing for you to do is be able to hear what is happening around you as a cyclist.
Excellent. Let's get back to you, Caroline, and to understand more about why Jubilee is having these auxiliary partnerships and auxiliary activities in and around insurance.
Okay, so we've talked about exercise, so I don't need to say anything more about that. But here's also another thing: de-stressing, fun. Get out, interact, socialize, listen to good music, eat good food, a day in the sun, or in the wind, or in the rain, just a day out, oxygenated and what have you, is really good for you. So
One thing I found on the Maisha Fiti app is a book club.
Yes. There you go. So, and actually we'll have books. I think Soma
Nami
will be there as well. Yeah, book club. So these are the things that we're saying enable you to just live and they foster good health rather than, getting yourself into a situation where you need to seek medical care. How about we support you to stay away from or keep away from debilitating disease or anything that will bring you down for no good reason. So we're all about that.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of bring you down for no good reason, where should we park our cars, or what should we do with regards to the race tomorrow? And will they be safe? Because town can be tricky, security wise. There were those fantastic officers at the briefing, but how safe will our vehicles be? How safe will tomorrow's event be?
I think let Lois
maybe I
speak
can
to
take
that.
Now, there's parking at KICC. So it has a capacity of 1,000 cars. And most of the people are coming cycling. So we don't anticipate everybody to come driving. But for those who drive, also across in Basilica, there's there's ample parking there. Now, if you're late because you're saying we're closing the roads at 7 o'clock, just make your arrangements on where you can be able to safely park your car.
Or just get a cab.
Get a cab or ride to the venue,
or
the
walk.
starting point, or walk. Exactly, because as Jubilee is preaching about wellness. Why not walk? Because if you're not cycling, there's a village where there's entertainment through the day. So just make sure you can be able to attend. It's only 300 bob for an act, 2 acts for a day when you're being charged 300 bob. In this time and age.
And that's it. And you get your vaccine, you can get your medical checks, you get that neck head massage.
You can get all sorts of things. And, and I think it's important to say that post the race, then the roads are open. So if you wanting to come to the village, then now it's a bit easier.
Post the race. Around what time?
So that would be around
from 1 o'clock. It is going to be open.
So for people who are not coming to cycle, it's important that we highlight that the gates, it's accessible from 1 o'clock.
And how long do you expect it to go on in case, is it going to be till 3, 5?
That's about 5. We think we're saying 5, 6. Yeah, they're about.
And then because I'm sure that then they will spill over to a World Cup opening because the whole day is full of fun. World Cup opening, will request our guys for stage to just project some of the opening. Maybe
that's ceremony. Yeah, see, this thing is just working.
Such a vibe. Such a vibe.
Yes.
Lois, Caroline, Olivia, we're going to be cycling. We're going to be pepetang. Caroline Dungu, Head of Communications and Marketing at Jubilee Insurance, and Lois Washira, Co-Director, Grand Nairobi Bike Race. I need your parting words because I'm going to see it tomorrow. But tell us.
So please come, folks. Come early if you want to catch some of the cycling action. If you want to cycle, you can still come. Maybe it'll be more just for fun, because I don't think Lois is going to allow you to get your timings taken and all those good things. But just come. Bikes are available for both adults and kids.
Yeah, for hire.
At 1,000 bob. So we'll accommodate you that way. And then if you don't make it for the race, come about 1 or so. There's lots of other things to be had. You can watch the prize giving. There's entertainment. There's food. And as we've now seen, there is a World Cup opening that we can also watch together. So such good vibes all round. Come.
I think she summed it up. We're looking forward to having just good vibes. Tomorrow being a Sunday, we're praying that at least the clouds don't open up.
The gods of Oigara.
As you said, yes.
You guys.
Those clouds.
The God of Carol.
Yeah, all those clouds up. But either way, rain or shine.
Yes.
Because actually in 2019, there was also still rain. But people still came out and it was super fun. So even tomorrow, even with the rain, just come out. It's going to be fun. Yeah, and the umbrellas, and just to ponchos, so just to make sure that you're comfortable, and the best way we can help you get enjoy the day.
Yes, and watch live.
And you can actually watch the action live on YouTube, the Jubilee's YouTube channel. So see you there.
I said